guys, sorry for the late upload for this series. You guys really love part 1, what if Ash was born in Sinnoh. I'm gonna go over part 2 of what if Ash was trained in the Dragon's Den. Alright, number 1, Ash and Claire, who thank each other for amazing battle. Who, as Claire say, you will probably lose if your Gibble didn't evolve into Gabai. As Ash would say, yeah. And that's when Ash sets off, but doing a little bit of training as well. Who as Ash finds out, his Larvitar, kind of like, it doesn't really get affected by ice-type moves. When it gets hit with an ice-type move, it doesn't feel it, but after, it just doesn't fear it, but he can still be knocked out by it. So Ash is confused, but he'll probably use that to his advantage with an ice-type gym leader. As that's when he arrives, that's when he sends out Sneasel, as Ash will send out who Larvitar. Sneasel's just too fast for Larvitar, but one Rock Smasher with Larvitar was able to put Sneasel weak. As Ash was switching to Gliscor, able to have a better advantage, and to finish it off, Gliscor will have to jump, hit a bubble beam, then go for a Brick Break, able to finish it off. As that will leave up to Power Swine to deal with Ash's Larvitar and his Gligar, as Richie will walk in and being mad, Ash is somehow already there before him, but Richie will sit down and let the battle go on, as Ash will go for a Bubble Beam, able to do some big damage on Pyroswine, as Pyroswine will go for a takedown, able to do some big damage, and that's when Gligar was able to hit it with her Rock Smash, able to put it back far. As that's when Mamoswine was able to go for Ice Beam, able to freeze Gligar so it can't move, then hit it with a takedown, able to finish it off. As Larvitar will come out, as his Pyroswine will go for Ice Beam, as it's running through with a Rock Smash, able to finish it all off. As Ash is happy, he won his second battle, and as that's when Richie, and Ash both get a call from Claire and the other kid to come down. We have some gifts for you. So yeah, stepping over when Ash gets there, that's when he meets up with the other kid and Richie. Ash will say, I got me second gym badge today. As Claire will say, that's good for you. As Richie will kind of go in the corner, as Claire asks the other boy, how many gym badges do you have? Just one. And it's Jasmine's, and as Ash will be happy he's in the league. But Richie will say, yeah, let's get this over with. There's a massive spider. It's like a little baby spider in front of me, but I'm really afraid of it. So Claire will pull out 3 Pokeballs, and after sending them out, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, as Ash and Richie will be arguing over who gets hurts Totodile, the kid will just pick for Chikorita, so that means Ash will take Totodile, and Richie will be looking away, as that means Richie would say alright then, come on Cyndaquil. As Ash will be leaving, Richie will say, hey Ash, let's have a battle, 3-on-3. As Ash will accept, and he will say, I don't even need to use my Gabite for this. As Richie will say, big words for a little man. As this gets Ash mad, as that's when he sends out his Gliscor, I'm not really used to talk all this much, so yeah. And that's when Richie will send out his Larvitar. As Larvitar isn't able to do any damage as it goes down instantly with a bubble beam. As this gets Richie mad, as he will send out his Cyndaquil, as Cyndaquil was able to learn Quick Attack just to be able to dodge for her bubble beams and able after a little bit finish off Gliscor. As Totodile will come out, as Totodile can just as water gun up in the air, her to dodge for attacks, and after a little bit, Cyndaquil will go down. That's when Dragonair will come out, as that's when Totodile was able to land a water gun, able to do some big damage, as it's able to grab her onto her Dragonair's tail and start slamming it repeatedly to the ground. So, Ash is happy, he thinks he's win, but Dragonair was able to pull off a Dragon Breath, able to finish it off, as his Larvitar would come out and able to finish it all off. As Richie would go away sad, and Ash will be happy. Right guys, I'm just gonna stop talking here. It won't be the end, but I'm just going to stop talking here because my voice is killing me. Here, I'll put together the other part. Alright, I just experienced something weird. But okay. So after Ash would beat Richie, Richie would go run off in shame. As that's when the other kid would say, that was a pretty interesting battle of you two. As Ash will thank the boy, as Ash will be on his way. We're stepping a few weeks into the series. Ash is getting to know Totodile and its battling style. As that's when Totodile can sometimes get really moody, as in to a point where it starts to shoot water guns everywhere. As Ash will probably think, it's probably like Larvitar, a little bit saltier here, and it's still kind of like a newborn. And so, I want to leave it for right now. Big mistake on Ash part, but later the story. So, Ash will meet Jasmine, and as Jasmine will say, I'm sorry, but after I have a battle with this kid here with a Qwilfish, it's poisoned my Absol, and he just thought it was a normal poison. Same I thought, and it's pretty poisoned. I ain't gonna leave it alone, so do you mind if you go for the medicine? As Ash will agree, he's on his way to the island with the medicine. And he's taking a small boat ride as all his Pokemon out, and Totodile was just swimming through the ocean. As that's when a storm cloud will appear. Ash will bring back Totodile onto the ship and start to put everybody inside. As that's when Totodile gets hit by a psychic, as it's able to put down it far, and as that's when no, spider. As that's when as that's when Gabite was able to throw a Draco Meteor where it is. That pops out a mystery Pokemon. As the guy who's saying for boat will say, okay. As Ash will say, what's that? As the old man will say, it's the Guardian of the Sea. Kid, we need to get out of here. It looks like you made it, man. As Totodile and Gabite will want to fight, so that's not stopping Ash. As that's when Ash will make Totodile go for a water gun. As it gets hit by its whips, able to push it to the point to evolve into Croconaw. As Gabite, and Croconaw were able to do some damage against it. At the point where the old man who would just speed off in the boat away and dropping Ash off and not even going back to his turn. So Ash has to be there for a week to order a new cruise. So Ash is complimenting Croconaw and evolving as it just literally throws Ash to the ground and just stomps off. So that's when Gabite were rushing for a Dragon Claw as it returns to its Pokeball. Ash is very, very confused why he'll do that. He's been nothing but nice. But he'll probably think I didn't help it with its anger issues. Chuck was as he will meet Chuck and forgetting all about their medicine, and as that's when he has a 2-on-2. First, he will send out Primate. He as Ash will send out Gligar as it's been one-shotted by Brick Break, and Chuck will say, "You really think you're gonna win him that easily? I seen your battles with Claire, and the Ice-type gym leader. Trust me, their battering style's way different than mine, so you're gonna have to think outside of the box." As Ash will think to himself, Gliscor, who was my second best Pokemon. What's he gonna do now? As Ash knows, he can't think. He has only one way out of this: sending in Gabite. Gabite, he will rushing for Dragon Claw, able to push back Primate. So that's going for Loki, able to put down Gabite. As Chuck will say, "Really? I think I know you by now. Let's finish things off, Primate, with a Brick Break." As Gabite was able to catch her fist in its arm, and then send off a Draco Meteor, able to knock it out. As Chuck will say, "Didn't see that one in your books, yeah?" As he will send out Poliwrath. As his Gabite was having a hard time keeping up, as it looking like it was gonna fall, as it starts to go bonkers, as unable to win Ash for bad, but it's still going a little bit bonkers on some nearby Brits. It says, Chuck will say, "Oh, that's just the move out, Rage, don't worry about it." As Ash will fight Paul, who'll thank Chuck for an amazing battle as he'll go heal his Pokemon. As he remembers the medicine, as he buys it for Ampharos, who's Snubble. I'll put her picture up on the screen. As that Pokemon will steal it, as Ash will be very, 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 very angry about it. As that's when he will to the point catch it. Who'll get the medicine. As that's when he meets up with Jasmine, as her Ampharos is better, so she's ready for battle. Now, Ash has been trying to get to Croconaw, friendship, but nothing's really pulling through. So Ash will want to prove it himself to it in a battle with Jasmine, as it's Magnemite versus Croconaw, as Croconaw wasn't listening, as that's the downfall for it to be knocked out. Ash knows, well, I think I'm going to need to work on this another day. And that's when Grumpig, as that's when he sends out Larvitar. Larvitar was able to hit with a Rock Smash, able to do some big damage. As it gets hit by a Sonic Boom, able to really make it mad and make it evolve into a Pupitar. But when it was a Larvitar and hit him by the Sonic Boom, it was thrown up in the air since it was quite little, as it hits it with a body press, able to finish it off. And that's when the other Magnemite would tie with Pupitar, since Pupitar is pretty bulky now. And it's now down to his last Pokemon. Steelix versus Grumpig. Grumpig was able to have a rough time with it, but was able to pull off the win for us. Right, thank you all for watching. My voice is really killing me, so it's hard for me now to put some detail in it. So part 3 of this series will probably be out like next week or something. Bye guys, have a wonderful day.